crossed more than 30 million COVID-19 cases, and more than 2 million of them are in Florida, giving them the third most recorded cases in the country. Meanwhile, the state's Republican governor, Ron DeSantis, continues to face allegations of vaccine favoritism, as nearly 1 out of 4 vaccines in the state has been shipped to the supermarket chain Publix without the company providing state officials a plan for how they will distribute the vaccines. The Tampa Bay Times points out that Publix is a major financial supporter of the governor. DeSantis has denied any impropriety and insisted it was a data-driven decision in a tense exchange with a reporter about it yesterday.
It's wrong. It's wrong. It's a fake narrative. I just disabused you of the narrative, and you don't care about the facts because obviously I laid it out for you in a way that is irrefutable. And so it's clearly not. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
All right, for more on this, I am joined by the State Capitol Bureau Chief for the Miami Herald, Mary Ellen Kloss. She is one of the reporters who broke the story of a wealthy Florida enclave with DeSantis political donors getting early access to the vaccine in January. It's good to have you with us, Mary Ellen. How has the governor responded to these allegations of political supporters gaining a financial edge with the rollout or early access to the vaccine in the case that you reported?
The governor has denied that there's been any favoritism going on. The problem is that there are a lot of questions surrounding this, and we have been asking, if the governor doesn't have anything to hide, why not just present us with the data and where the distribution happened and when and who is in charge of distributing? But they won't turn over that information, and so we are left to continue to speculate. It's pretty clear that there were places that were early recipients of the vaccine in Florida, and they were the people that got vaccines ahead of the line. And this includes people who are founders of a hospital chain, and as you mentioned, there's a yacht community in the Keys that received early access. We just don't know why it is that is been given this. They were given this kind of early attention.
Yeah, quite remarkable. I know there's 2 million recorded cases in Florida. How is the public feeling about DeSantis' stance on the virus? Do they blame him for residents and other people coming to the state and flouting the safety measures that we see practiced elsewhere in the country?
Well, as you probably have seen and have reported, Miami Beach right now has been flooded with a lot of people from coming down for spring break. They've had to do some extraordinary measures to try and get the crowds under control. Right now, it does seem as though the governor's approach, which is Florida's open for business, open for everybody, has encouraged people to come, from other parts of the country. And that has led to some issues in terms of crowd control in a couple of our beach communities. People are very, the local officials there sort of seemed rather unprepared for this. And it has led to some tensions, definitely.
One of the names that has garnered a lot of attention in this country is Dr. Scott Atlas. He is a former White House coronavirus advisor to President Trump who has no infectious disease background. He's now working, I believe, or at least closely associated with the governor there in Florida. Does this indicate he has aspirations? I'm talking about the governor here, Ron DeSantis, that he has aspirations into running for president in 2024, that he has associated himself with someone so close to the former president?
Oh, I'm not sure I would use the Governor DeSantis's interest in speaking with Scott Atlas as an indication that he wants to run for president. I think the bigger indication is that he has embraced a lot of what Donald Trump's initiatives have been, and certainly when President Trump was still in office, our governor used a lot of his directives and his approach to the coronavirus and echoed it in Florida. And so he pretty much was following the Trump playbook all along. Now we are pretty sure that this governor, he has not announced that he's going to run for re-election, but he's raising money pretty aggressively. He was at Mar-a-Lago just last Friday for, according to social media reports, for a fundraiser.
Yeah,
So they're working pretty closely. There's no doubt.
I was going to say he's following the Trump playbook on the COVID response. We'll see if he does so on the political front as well. The Miami Herald's Mary Ellen Klaus, thank you so much for your time. Greatly appreciate it.